Alright. Mic check. Test 1, 2. We have audio bars. We have pasty white guy, visual recognition software online. And we have game footage. Welcome back everyone to another episode of Muckluck Streams with your charming, self-proclaimed, yet still humble, host Muckluck. Picking up today, had a new summoner idea I wanted to try that is invested very heavily in the Shaman. I said Shaman the other day, I did not hear the end of it. So the Shaman class. So we are going to start off. I played one for like 5 minutes earlier just to get to level 3. Got a gun. Got a few talent points so he has an attack other than just his left click auto attack. And I'm going to jump into the Crucible to get those first few levels. Whoa, we randoed a very large Crucible map. I don't know that I've ever seen this Crucible map when I was doing legitimate attempts. Where is the bank? Get my twink armor out. Say twink armor, I've used it one other time. I guess this is part of the twink routine I always do. No, it's not. So, this thing increases all skill levels and your XP gain, but lowers your offense to the negative. But while I'm this level, that shouldn't matter. Just keep walking, just keep walking, just keep walking. Alright, so... Get rid of the stuff I picked up on my short little journey to level 3. And right now, the only skill I've got is Devouring Swarm. Hey, Chris J, how's it going?
Greetings and welcome to my crucible.
Ready to begin. So Devouring Swarm just hits all enemies in a line and leaves dots on them. So I've just got 3 points in that. It's a fat projectile too. Yeah, so that whole wave got deleted.
Notice me, senpai.
Senpais are never supposed to notice their kohais. That takes away all of the kohai's drive. You know what? Let's... I don't know if I should. I keep firing the gun when I'm not meaning to. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Man, the damage is, quite alright for level 3 Swarm. Splat. Yeah, it's almost fire and forget. The dot is so strong on them right now. Ooh. Okay, that hurt a little bit. Alright, that should kill that whole wave. And it does. And they're in a straight line. That's as best as it can be.
Fight better than you.
Ooh, that was close. Understandably, those ghosts took very little damage from bleeds. They did not give a poop. Rid of those things. An idea that I had on stream yesterday that I was looking into a little bit today was occasionally doing giveaways of WoW game time, because I have a lot of gold in WoW. However, I'm still trying to see if that's possible, because if you use gold to buy a WoW token, it's not tradable. It's only put on the auction houseable. So, I'm still not sure if I can do that with gold without spending real money, which I don't really want to do because I have lots of gold sitting there. So I've been trying to find out about that. I got one mob left over here. Little straggler. Earthen Shambler. Fire the guns! Take him down! Wow, just went from level 3 to 6. Which one of you is the person that gives me devotions? It's you! What? I only got 1 tribute for that? I thought I was getting 3 tributes per last time I did this. What in the Sam Hill? Alright, wait, can I go... Oh, I can go straight to Briarthorn. That'll be huge. Because, this was just supposed to be a filler until I got to Briarthorn. Oh, and I can get Wind Devil? Hell to the yes. Let's take the points out of Devouring Storm now. Do not need that. Do I have enough money for that? Oh, barely. Ah. Alright. Alright, let's do this. Wind Devil, one of my fave skills. Alright, here's Briarthorn. He's the least damaging of the pets, but his damage isn't bad, but he's kind of like a tank. He does retaliation damage, so anything that hits him will take damage. And Wind Devil summons like a tornado with an AI that will hunt down people. Oh, that's why I didn't have the other tributes, because I hadn't done collect my reward yet. I got another 3 levels from that. I went from 3 to 9. Alright. Let's get a God mode pet. Alright, prove devotion. Nice. Alright. At the start, I always like going for the Scorpion, because it's quite good. Can this go on... No, it can't go on, whatchamajigger. Wind Devil. It can't be put on a Wind Devil. This can be put on Wind Devil, that's weird. Alright, so for now, we'll go toward the Scorpion. It's an excellent starter. We can change that later. Hey, French! What the heck? I don't even recognize that emote. How you doing, man? Have you been cled-ing lately? That's a verb now. I have to say it like that to get the verb out. Oh my gosh. All these yellows. Raining over my body. My mind's telling me no. But my body's telling me yes. Come on, ride that train. And ride it. Alright, what do we get? New pants. Oh wow, there's a lot of this stuff I'm not high enough level to equip. Any health regen better than no health regen. It's my Sevi vote. No feels bad, man. I downloaded Unreal Tournament. It's actually so fun. Oh man. Yep. It is Kimmer. You say again, like I do this so many times. This is the 2nd time I've made a new character. The last character, the Death Knight Summoner, I tried the idea I had. It didn't work out. At this point, I kind of think of it like a failed experiment. But if I had never tried it, I would have constantly been wondering if that would work, so it's done. It's done. The D8, don't need that, don't need that. And this character is very similar to my original character in the game. So this, I know this will work, but I'm changing it a bit because I want to see if I can go further than the level 100 I've got. And I'm taking the advice that you guys have given me, and I am going to, I got to like level 3 in the campaign, and then now I'm doing these to get the tributes. Devotions, the devotions. Tributes for the devotions. All of the above.
There is potential.
think the Wind Devil can kill those waves solo. Get 10 devotions, then do campaign. Yep, yep. Just got our first devotion earlier, but that took me from level 3 to level 9. Oh, hey. You gonna hang out?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah?
I heard someone miss me.
Oh, yeah. Kemmer, I gave your boo her message.
It's a good thing you're not the jealous type.
What was I talking about before? Oh, I was reading about how to gift people stuff like game time in WoW. And so far, the only way...
We love you, Anna.
Yeah, you see that now?
Yeah. Are you watching on your phone?
Chris, I love you too.
The only way I've seen so far how to give out game time to another person using my gold in-game is if they're on the same server as me, I just give them the gold. If I buy the token's not tradable. So, still trying to figure that out. So if anyone does have the answer to that, let me know.
Guess you can't just get gold.
Well, the problem is you can't trade to someone from another server. So if they're not on Thrall and they're not Horde, I can't do a giveaway like that. That's a very narrow audience. I wish there was more in-game music inside the Crucible. I usually like the music that's in... As soon as I say that, the bass drops because the boss spawns. Not what I meant, but I'll take it. Wait, let's kill the boss last so the music keeps going. Alright.
You've done well.
Went from level 9 to 11 on that one. Can pick a second class now. Don't really need to yet, though. Okay, let's change the filter a bit so we just see the better stuff at this point. Okay. Take this stuff back. What do I got here? Yeah, I'll take the axe. We'll use the giant axe. Let's turn in the devotion. And let's do that for now. Don't need that, don't need that. No, no. I'll need a shield later, but not now. That's an upgrade. And no. And later. Unfortunately, won't finish the build by BFA. Been covering for an employee. Should be there by every day. Aw. Okay, well. Still can't complain about that kind of gift. But thank you for giving me the heads up. It lets me plan my time better. My time until BFA is almost planned out to the hour. It's I was actually wondering if I needed to allot time for, you know, getting that set up. So I appreciate the update.
Should be there by your birthday. You want to tell them your quandary about,
Oh, my dad?
yeah.
So I saw my dad today, and my dad and my mom and me, all our birthdays are within the same week. And so it's kind of like always been a thing that we have our birthdays, like just a celebration. Like my extended family would just do a celebration of all of those at the same time. And my dad's like, oh, let's do it on Saturday the 25th. And I was like, and he's like, did you have plans that day? And I was like, I kind of wanted to do an all-day birthday stream on Twitch. And he's like, what the hell is that? And I was like, and I tried to explain it to him. And he's like, okay, well, the next weekend's Labor Day. The next weekend's bad for me. The next one's bad for Grandma. I guess we could do the family birthday thing mid-September. And I was like, no, it's okay. Like, I felt terrible. You know, and he's just like, what are you talking about?
Why don't you just do your all-day stream on Sunday instead of Saturday?
That looked painful.
It's an option.
Yeah.
I mean, it's that or like the Saturday before. What do you guys think? If I made arrangements to do a 12-hour birthday stream, if I did it on like the Saturday before my birthday or the Sunday after my birthday, what would be better?
Cameron says your dad's a scrub. He is a scrub.
Yeah, he is not hip and or fly. Alright, these tornadoes are costing me way too much mana, so I'm just going to not put more points into them for now.
Cameron says Sunday, I think.
The Sunday after my B-Day, in your
26th?
opinion? Huh?
The 26th.
Yeah, that'd be the 26th. I was thinking about it. I'd be like, man, we going into work the next day like a zombie. They're like, did you go drinking? No.
You wouldn't be going to bed any later than you normally do.
No, I'd just be drained.
Yeah.
Wave 8.
Perhaps there's hope for you after all.
Oh, missed the swing. I need to put pet attack on a button. Come on, Brythorn, get him. You can two-shot this guy. There you go.
Chris, do you know Muckluck? Do you know that he doesn't drink?
I would just, I would take like a whiskey bottle, pour it out, fill it with water, be like, we'll do one shot for every subscriber. Woo!
You'd be like, wow, this tastes disgusting. I'm not drinking this anymore.
He doesn't drink yet. Oh my. Da, 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 da. Alright, let's see if any of this stuff's an upgrade. Nope. Nope. Nope, nope. A lot of crafting mats building up though. Alright. Prove my devotion. And I got 3 more points. Oh, I really want to get to Primal Spirit. Why not? Reset! Hello, loading screen lady. I wonder if you can somehow increase the movement speed of the Wind Devil. Make it zip around the map a little faster. Where are... There they are. Stragglers! Get your fat ass back here. Do the new voice. You know, I remember that conversation. I can't remember what the new voice was. It was, I remember it was similar to that guy from Princess Bride. It was like, marriage, love, true love. We are gathered here today to celebrate.
You're doing like a Alvin and the Chipmunk voice with it.
I don't know. I'm trying to recall what he means by the new voice, but that's what's coming out of my face right now.
Before you tried that too.
He does a face palm.
Without all
Clearly that's not the one. Type to me how it sounded. Let me know. Oh my gosh, these frozen zombies. Get out of here, frozen zombies. You're close-ish. Oh, I guess I'm doing cold damage somehow. I froze that guy. Looks like there's a leashing range on the Wind Devils. I can't just like throw it to the northwest and run southeast. It comes back to me.
What?
Just reading. There's the base. Go get him. Come on, Brython, get him. Slap his shit. There we go.
you've done well.
Yeah, level 13. Mm-hmm. Let's put 1 point in Mogdragon's pack. Or packed, not pack. I didn't get Mogdragon's backpack. Hold on, I just processed something that Kemmer said. You talked about covering for an employee. Don't you already work 6.5 days a week? Like, did you just like say, I'll catch up on sleep next month? Like, what? How did that work out? Oh, he wasn't set on aggressive. That's why the pet wasn't doing a great job. He was set on defensive. He was only staying real close. Okay, hang on to those items. Wonder if I'm strong enough to go to wave 20. I mean, the Briarthorn's maxed out. He might be able to carry me. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. I know that song. I understood that reference. Oh, let me tell you what this a-hole at my job did to me today. This is a good story. This is a good story about this a-hole I work with. So we get a phone call that comes in, and they're like, "Hi, I'm calling for," and you know what? We'll call this person Sam. He's like, "I'm calling for Sam," and I'm like, "All right, Sam, can I transfer this call to you?" And Sam says, "Yeah, you can transfer that call to me." And I hit transfer call, and Sam's like, "I'm ready when you are," and I'm like, "I already sent it, dude." And he's like, "Oh, I didn't get the call." And I'm like, "I guess something's wrong with the phones again, because we've been having problems with our phones." And I was like, "You should call that guy back." And he's like, "Okay." And then I guess he just totally doesn't call the guy back. I don't know. Like 10 minutes later, I get another call from the same customer. He's like, "Hey, it's me again." I'm like, "Oh, hey there." He's like, "Yeah, can I talk to Sam?" And I turn to Sam and I'm like, "Hey, can you take this call?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm ready." And I'm like, "All right, let's try this again." And I jokingly go, "Let's not go 2 for 2. And I transfer the call. And he doesn't get it. And I lean over and look at his screen. I'm like, "Dude, your phone's set on Do Not Disturb." He's like, "Whoops." And he changes it to Available. And he's like, "All right, send the call again." And I'm like, "It's too late. I already transferred him. And you're on Do Not Disturb. It went to the void. Or went to your voicemail." He's like, "Ah, crud." Customer calls back a third time. Sam answers it. And he's like, "Hey, yeah, that Michael, he doesn't know how to transfer phone calls. What can I do for you?" And I'm just like... I was like, "Oh my god, I am going to kill you." None of those things are my fault. And you're ruining my reputation. Yeah, the guy's a dick.
I don't know if he's listening.
That's fine. It's recorded for the memoirs. He said LMFAO, what a scrub. So the cool thing about the Wind Devil is it basically dots everything it passes through and also gives them impaired aim. So I'm basically taking less damage from stuff that Wind Devil hits. Alright, let's try this out for once. Let's try to push to 20. Let's go, baby! See what happens. See if I regret this greatly. Yeah, I haven't been forgetting. Other than that one time I forgot. So my one maxed out skill right now, I can't keep leveling Wind Devil or else I'm going to run out of mana. It takes like a third of my mana bar for one cast right now. But if I can just abuse the maxed out Briarthorn, I think I can do this for a while. See, most of the time I'm gaming, the game music fills in these quiet times great. Right now I feel like I need to be playing some songs or something. I feel like it's too quiet. Alright, Briarthorn 3-shot that boss. That was great. The reason I want to do Shaman as part of my summoner, even though I love Necro and Occultist, I really do. This talent right here, when it's maxed out, gives you 25% more health. So, a lot sturdier. A lot more HP.
I haven't seen such a sad display since Ulzuin's betrayal.
Bro, don't be rude. Don't be rude. Briarthorn? Okay, the AI went really weird there. He wasn't doing squat. Okay, no. We did keep our bonus. I thought we lost it there for a second. Oh, you know what else? Physique! I need Shaman muscle! I read a guide on a build today for the soldier, and it was like the easiest build to beat the game on hardcore with, and I was like, what? And it was like, you know, pros, you'll win, and it's like cons, you'll be really bored. And it was a soldier build that had like every one of the bottom row talents like maxed out, like max to bleed resist, max to elemental resist, max to armor, max to block chance. And then all the gear was retaliation. And you basically just walk up to mobs and auto attack them with all like the highest defensive stats in the game, and they kill themselves on retaliation. Hey, already wave 20, not too bad. Nicholas Balthazar. Get him, Briarthorn. Nice. Alright, that wasn't too tough. Alright. Head on up here. Got 2 levels from that. Okay, that did update immediately, so we got 2 points on that now. Oh, 1, really. So each additional point is like 3% more health. So does this give like 30 total? Because that'd be sick. Alright. Do I need any of this? Not really. Moving up fast. Alright, and I'll turn in the tributes in a second if I remember. Alright. All the crafting mats. I actually went onto each of my Grim Dawn characters before stream, and I pulled all the crafting materials I had off of them and put them all in the same shared stash tab. So now I have one ultra crafting stash tab. What is that? Ring of Steel. 2% chance when hit. That's good. Let's go over here. Let's get the devotions. Sound like he said tasty. Let's see, Mistwalker Light. Save that for later. We can put the hood on now. Molten Walkers. Got the fiery boots. Put that on. That's an upgrade later, and we're good to go. Ah, we gotta spin the devotion. I almost angered Kemmer. Alright, let's see. If I put this on the Wind Devil, let's see if the Wind Devil emits the poison sting, because that would be sick. If it's just going all over the place, exploding with poison. Alright. Let's do it!
The one before you tried that too. I still haven't found all her pieces.
I'm watching the Wind Devil closely. I want to see if it procs the Scorpion Sting. It says 25% chance on attack. Haven't seen it go off yet, but RNG is RNG. Ah, there. Oh, that's so cool. It does emit from the tornado's location, not from mine. That is awesome. Spread the poison around. Give the gift of the poison sting. Yeah, that's awesome, because if there's multiple targets, the Wind Devil moves around and tags each of them with its dot. So it's just moving through the ranks unhindered, spreading its dot and the Scorpion Sting dot. Oh, there goes a heist.
You get some activity going. It's a ghost town.
These guys are too spread out. I don't know if I'm gonna make the timer for this one. Oh, we did. Barely. Wave 8.
You're beginning to bore me.
Well, excuse me, sir. Casualties have fallen, but Kemmer makes it out with the money. Thank goodness, he needed it.
Well, darn.
Alright, although it was really easy going to wave 20, it seems like it's not good, because I get 3 tributes going to wave 10, and I get a 4th going to wave 20. If I just do 10 twice, I get 6, so... Alright, do I want... Ground Slam? It builds threat. It's 30 cold damage. I saw there were some builds I looked at, they were like, oh, skip Ground Slam, and others were like, it's amazing! Oh! A Wendigo totem is supposedly super freaking good. There was not a Shaman build that did not have Wendigo totem. The way this thing works is you throw it down. It's a pretty short range, but it hits enemies every second, and only if attacking an enemy will heal you every half a second for a sizable amount. So it's actually quite hard for you to die while that thing is chunking away. And it also heals pets, but it's got to be like right on top of them. Alright, let's try 1 point in Ground Slam and 1 point in Raging Tempest and just see how that goes. Whoa! Von Todenstein! Or Von Todenstein, if you prefer. Thank you for the follow, and welcome to the channel. I hope you enjoy your stay. My name is Mac Lack. I'll be your humble host for the evening. Oh, was that the voice? Was that the one you were talking about? The one where I talk with a little extra spit in the back? Yeah, that is kind of close to the Pope thing. No, maybe it's true, Werv. That one.
It's just close to Alvin and the Chipmunks.
No, it's not. No, that's not Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Yes, it is.
Alvin's like... No. There's a subtle nuance. Ugh. You're so uncultured. Gonna be seeing how comfortable that sofa is tonight, boys. Oh. Like Stitch meets Gollum. Alright. Reset. But yes, Von Todd, welcome. Love seeing a new face here. I'm happy you enjoying yourself enough to hit that button. Oh, 50 muck bucks for you. Good sir and or madam. And or. Sometimes they're both. Well, it's 2018. No. Sometimes they're both.
Yeah, that's called non-binary. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just telling you. That's the thing.
I'm not gonna remember it. I know sometimes it's like trans. It's like trans fluid or something.
Do you not understand the concept of non-binary?
Let's not get political in here.
No.
Let's not get political in Muck streams.
It's like an IT thing.
I sexually identify as an attack helicopter. Let's not get into this. Wow, the ground slam graphic for this thing is like the exact same. There it is. It's the exact same as the poison one.
Chris thinks you're
surfacing.
The pot calling the kettle black. I'm not sure exactly why.
I didn't call anybody black. I don't see that filter.
You've been forgetting about this?
No, I haven't. I'm just not doing it every day. Alright, how many devotions are we up to? 5. So 5 more for maximum efficiency. And then we would be going back to normal campaign. Whoa, I just saw a 2,000 damage crit. Was that you, buddy? Dang. He's a big kid now. Oh, I forgot. I've got the Wendigo totem now. I need to use that. Alright, let's try this out. So if I just stand here, I do Wendigo totem. Look at that. Health keeps like... Oh, well, I didn't realize I was standing in the pentagram because I was staring at my health bar. But if I... Now, a reminder, it only heals while you and an enemy are within range. Because it channels their health into you. But it lets you stand and take hits for a while. This is another reason I want to try this. It's kind of like an alternative for Blood of Dreeg. It's another healing tool, but it only works in combat because it needs an enemy. But it heals every half second, so it's pretty major. It's kind of a big deal. Alright, Kemmer, the other day told me I only had 3 voices. We're at least up to 5 now. Minimum. Let's see. What to get next? Half sound the same. Ah! How rude. Alright, so we've got the Muckluck default. We'll call that the classic. We've got Arnold! Get to the chopper! That's clearly different. We've got the Sean Connery. Which is, gosh, now I put myself on the spot. I'm trying to think of something to say as Sean Connery. Like, I choose George, Alex. How about Sheba? That's a shortage starts with S. Like, clearly a different voice.
You've got the pedo.
His name is Herbert. His name is not pedo.
I said the pedo. I didn't say
Oh
you got
my
pedo.
gosh.
It's very different.
Trying to think of one of his lines. Oh.
We can settle this like responsible young adolescents. Whoever can swallow the most Tylenol RPM wins.
My wife is looking at me with horror in her eyes. Like, oh, please no.
Get your fat ass back here.
I was told by one person to make that the sound for when someone gives me a follow or a sub. So that, like, it plays that gif and you hear... No? Why no? I think that's a winner.
Because that'll make people unfollow you.
That'll make them unfollow? You're terrible. Oh, Reset says please no. Oh, Kemmer says yes. Alright, we're one out of 3. And he's our sponsor, so he's got to count for 2 votes. Alright, hold on. So we got the classic, the Arnold, the Sean Connery, which is really close to a Captain Kirk. I would say that's 2. The pedo.
You do a good goblin.
I guess the Alvin and the Chipmunks. Ever Alvin and the Chipmunks to the bell?
You do a good goblin when you're playing WoW.
A good what?
Goblin.
Goblin. A goblin?
Yeah, when you're reading the quest text for a goblin, you do the goblin voice.
Oh my gosh, that one hurt my throat. I can't do that for long. I was like basically screaming as squeaky as possible into the mic. Like, explosives! If I do that too much, I'm gonna wake my kid up and I'm gonna have to deal with him.
Kimber says he owns the channel.
Oh damn, he's going mad with power. I'm gonna have the cop shoot you in the head the next few bank rubs. You can keep that up.
Maybe with a donation, you can set that notification for like a day.
Oh, my, like they have to buy that privilege? What if we had a loyalty system where someone could force me to do one of the voices for like a set period of time?
Yeah.
Is that all you can muster?
I'm not gonna be one of those channels where like, oh, I got a sub, I gotta do 6 squats over in the corner. I'm not getting up, but I'll do some voices for fun. I'm going to pop iron. Oh, if we're doing Arnie and talking about working out, I gotta do the beach ball thing. I think that was a really old SNL skit. He's like, have you seen my beach ball? It is this big. I think it went that way. Oh, that way. I don't know. I do not. That is not Muck Like original content. I don't remember where I first saw it, but it was a long time ago.
Chris wants to know if you can even do 6 squats.
I'll do you one better. What is 6 squats? I'm like that guy from Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't even know what we're talking about.
Show you what a squat is?
Nah, later.
No.
Not on stream. I'm not trying to whore you out.
No, it would be off cameras.
I thought you were offering to do
No.
a show or something.
No.
I should have put my Wendigo totem down. I took a lot of damage there.
He can do like 25 push-ups.
In 25 days. Collect reward. 17. Suddenly Drax. That's his name. I was like, the guy from Guardians. Show cleavage for subs. I show cleavage every time someone does a notification.
Okay, Rised, but look at him. Like, 25 push-ups is pretty good for, you know, for this.
Wow! You're sleeping on the sofa. I hope they didn't. Of course they heard that. Kemmer bought me an amazing microphone. Damn it.
Hey, it's a compliment.
I know, he's a stick. I feel like I just won the Special Olympics. Good job for you. That's a great job for you.
I like you.
Alright. I have so many trivias to turn in. Oh, it's 5 at a time now? Is it 5 at a time up to 10? We're at 7 right now. What are we gonna go for next? I need something starting out stuff. Guardian's Gaze. I saw a few builds that had familiar proccing this thing, so I guess this is really good. I don't know. Can go for Shepherd's Call, but I'm really only using one pet right now. Let me go for Turtle Shell? Is that blue? Yeah. Might as well start. Oh no. Undo it! Yes! Okay. Woo! There we go. We'll go for Turtle. Great. This is gonna be the hottest new meme since Bone Zone on this channel. 25's good. For that. Drink my Coke and go home.
$1,000 to 0 by now.
That's why I hide in this cave with you guys so often. Live with bullies. The younger one is the biggest bully. He's like, clean my poop. Like, he runs this shit. The tornado has to take the stairs. Oh my gosh, I was hoping it would fly over the wall. You'll never hear the end of it, promise. How far back are we going? Oh man, this is like the equivalent of like, do you know why I pulled you over? Depends how long you've been following me! Oh man, these wisps are a pain to target. I'm glad some of my spells do it automatically. Oh, that damage. So good. One build I saw, do you guys remember when I was fighting those endgame guys? And I was doing like 1% of my damage because they had 99% mitigation. And like I couldn't even land the Curse of Frailty to lower their physical resist. One thing I saw, one build I saw people doing, they would use the Wind Devil, this thing right here, to lower the target's elemental resistances. And then they would have Occultist for the other class, and Max Ravens for doing, you know, truck tons of lightning damage.
Good night, Kemmer.
See you soon, Kemmer. Drive safe. I say drive safe because he runs this shit.
Not your wife, but him.
No, he said he owns the stream, remember? I was referring to that. Still not sure if I like or dislike Ground Slam on him. I won't really know until we get to something tough that I need him to hold aggro of. Oh, that Scorpion Sting. It's so good when it tears a big pile of mobs apart. Whoa, rocks. See, right there, he did pull aggro of the boss off of me when he did that ground slam. That was great. That was very good. He owns the stream, but not the streamer. Oh, ain't that the truth. My grandfather's been married for like 108 years or something stupid like that. And he was actually, like, him and my grandmother were in some local paper for just like the secrets of a long, successful relationship. And he said the secret to a long relationship isn't "I love you," or the secret words to a long relationship isn't "I love you." It's just "Yes, ma'am." That's it. That's the secret. It's just, it made me think of the Louis C.K. I was gesturing. I was about to say red-haired comedian. The Louis C.K. when he made the joke about, he's like, the secret to a long relationship is fuck it. Just fuck it. All right, let's just keep going. I need 5 points per tribute now, so I might as well see if I can go to wave 30. Skylord getting some Act 2. Cronley's gang getting some Act 2 mobs here. Wait, did I had points available? Son of a gun. That does a lot of damage. Alright, for now, pouring points into this modifier for the Wind Devil isn't increasing the mana cost. So it seems like a freaking win to put points into this. More damage, more slow, more they're missing, lowers their elemental resistances. There is a set that gives you 1 extra Briarthorn. But that's like an end game set. Just like there was a set that I had 1 piece of. Excuse me, there's a set that I had one piece of the set on my Necro Occultist, the level 100 guy, that if you got the whole set, it gave you one more Hellhound. And then there's the necklace, which I can just move to this guy, that gives one more bird, the Raven. I was also interested, if you know the Necromancer's Blight Fiend, it has like a modifier skill, like one of these things, that the Blight Fiend only lives for 10 seconds, but it has a 2-second cooldown, and you can have 3 of them out. Now, that's what the tooltip reads. But right now, when people use it, it's dying after like 3 or 4 seconds. So it's like the tooltip is wrong or the action is wrong. So right now, it's impossible to even get 2 out, much less 3. And it takes away your mana at an alarming rate if you do that. So that was a build. I would have loved to just been like, you know, Blight Fiend to max out all his abilities and then just machine gun him, but it's bugged right now, unfortunately. Oh, I just saw the blades. What was it? Ring of Steel or something? Proc? Forget the name of it. Oh shoot! I didn't see these stragglers in time. Oh, hello. We made it. Oh, go get that guy, Browthorn. Dread One Eye. Wind Devil gets really going when you get the second upgrade. What was the second one? Maelstrom. Static Bolt strike down nearby foes with bolts of lightning. Wendigo Totem, heal me. I keep forgetting I have that. I need to get more in that habit.
Korvac was right. Humans are miserable wretches.
Do. And see, with the Wendigo Totem, I can even just stand there in the boss's range and just keep going. Alright, let's try to go to wave 30, and then we'll cash out. Oh. Physique! Oh, I gotta watch my mana. Using Totem and spamming Wind Devil is draining me. Oh, dehydrated. If you get the Elemental Storm from a constellation called Rowan's Crown, I think, it just shreds. Elemental... wasn't that the one I was talking about earlier? This thing, yeah. I saw a build on the... Oh, this thing also gives pet stuff. Where was it? Pet elemental resistances and elemental damage. Yeah, I saw that on a build with ravens or something. So I might be able to incorporate that. Ooh, Grand Vizier and Ixil. That's the guy drops his pheromones. We're gonna get some booty. I don't think I was hearing you talking about it. Yeah, I was talking about there was another build, and the person was using the Wind Devil with Raging Tempest to lower things' elemental resistances, and then using 2 ravens with truckloads of lightning damage. And like her whole pet build was basically the ravens. And she beat Gladiator Crucible. Which is the hardest content right now, and she was able to do that. So I was taking some oh nice, the high aggro thing stole the aggro. So I was taking some ideas from her build.
This battle bores me.
Wave 26, going pretty quick, that's good. Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna hang out by my Wendigo Totem right now. Wave 27.
I'm going upstairs.
Okay. Have a good night. And see, right there, with no shield and not really any tanking abilities, I was able to just stand in that stuff because the Wendigo healing. I have almost no potions because I haven't played the campaign yet. Don't want to use my 1 mana potion. So what are you going to take the second class? I'm thinking Occultist for Ravens. If I get Necro, I think I'm going to run into the same problems as last time. But either way, I want to go all the way in Shaman to like conjure Primal Spirit before I start messing with the Ravens. So that's kind of why I haven't even bothered to claim it yet. Go Wendigo Totem. Yeah. Alright. Let's cash out. Collect my reward. So, I mean, I could just keep pouring. This is basically free damage right now because it's not increasing the mana cost. I could just keep pouring stuff into that. Let's see. Tangling Vines. Or I could move over to Maelstrom. Does that also does not increase the mana cost. Maybe I should just go down that way. I'll put 1. Start heading toward Maelstrom. Alright.
I work hard for the money.
Let's get my goods. Massacre. Oh, that's right, I don't have bags yet. Ah! Alright, what do we got? Oh, upgrade. Does any of this stuff matter? Nope. Okay. And my axe! Alright. Another devotion. What does that put us at? 8. We're 8 out of the 10 we want. Let's see. New pants. Kind of a signed grade, but... where's it bleeding? Oh, I never even activated this Berserk thing. Probably wouldn't have wanted to anyway. Oh, we got the gas mask going now. Sell that. 6% of bleeding. Slight upgrade, I think. Let's see about relics. Let's look at the... if I had a relic in the bank, otherwise I can just craft one. Please stay away from my channel by saying... Oh, hey, Showtown. Thank you. I will get you back when I can. Appreciate it. Alright, so I've got Rampage, Mistborn, Savage. Those all require level 25. Are the lowest relics all level 25? No. Some of them are 18. But a lot of the good ones are 25. What's the one that has the crab thing? Oh, Hysteria, level 25. Okay. Okay. Alright. If we do one up to wave 20 and another up to wave 30, we'll be done. Proceed. It is Shaman time. We got a Brathorn, we got a Tornadors.
The one before you tried that too.
Without accent, we're in Alabama, we got our sister. Her name's Billy Bob. Welcome back, Makamono. How's it going? Oh, I tried to cast that tornado on the high ground, but great fail. Did not work. Oh, look at those tornadoes ripping it up. By the way, I was looking into Living Shadow more, the thing that I was trying to get to work on the Death Knight. And when you level it up, it gets up to the point where you can have 3 of them out at a time, and they are invulnerable and heal you for 25% of the damage they deal. So they become like constant sources of healing even while you're CC'd. But you need to have an ability that can proc them fast enough to really make use of it. Had a busy day, pretty good. How about you? I am afraid of asking because you always make the face talking about work. Dude, I was telling a story earlier about work. Let me retell this for you, Bakemono, because you're one of the classic viewers here. So I'm at work today, and this asshole that works with me, I get a call and they're like, "Hey, can I speak to asshole?" I'm like, "Yeah, hang on." And I said, "Hey, asshole, you available?" He's like, "Yeah, I could take a call." I'm like, "All right, this guy's asking for you specifically." So I transfer the call to him. He's like, "All right, I'm ready when you are." I said, "Dude, I already transferred the call to you." And he's like, "I didn't get it." I'm like, "Well, shit. I guess our phone is having problems again. This has happened recently." So I'm like, "All right, so you need to call this guy. His name's Bobby Joe." And asshole's like, "All right, I got this." Like, 10 minutes pass and Bobby Joe calls in. Apparently, asshole forgot to call him. And I'm like, "Oh, hey again." He's like, "Yeah, can I speak to so-and-so? You just hung up on me earlier." And I was like, "Yeah, sorry about that. That was a thing with the phone." And I was like, "Hey, asshole, you ready?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm ready for the call." So I'm like, "All right, I'm transferring now." And I transfer the call a second time, and he doesn't get it. And I lean over and look at his screen, and his phone says "Do Not Disturb." And I'm like, "You idiot, your phone's on Do Not Disturb. You're sending calls to your voicemail automatically." He's like, "Whoops," and he changes it real quick, and he goes, "All right, now send it over." And I'm like, "It's too late. It is too late. Like, I've already sent him to your voicemail a second time." And he's like, "Oh, shoot." And then his phone rings, which is just, it's random. And then he gets a call, and he picks up, he's like, "Oh, hey, Billy Bob. Yeah, how's it going?" "Yeah, I'm sorry about that. You got one of our new guys. He doesn't know how to transfer calls. How can I help you?" And I'm just like... And I was so mad. I was like, "You are ruining my reputation." Oh boy, that hurt. I actually know how that feels. I worked with a similar service. "It's me, what's going on?" "Hey, Master Agent, I have not seen your name here in a while. Good to see you again." "Welcome back, my friend." New friend, old friend. Whoa, speedsters. Alright. Oh no, we're gonna lose our bonus. We don't really care. Don't really mind.
I do hope you're just warming up.
That was an easy wave. Wave 13 was just spiders from the ceiling, and then that hero guy that was 3-shot. For real. Gathrand the Betrayed. Too much studying up my grades during the summer. Ugh, studying. I am very, very glad that's behind me. Last time I had to like really study hard was the like certifications, like the A plus and Net plus and CompTIA and that stuff for computer certs. And before that, I did some Cisco certs. Oh my gosh, there were some days I wanted to shoot myself, and I'm not just using that as a slang. I wanted to shoot myself. Like, I hated those things so much. I hope a day does not come in my future where I have to study for more certs. I think I'm just trying to ride out my job with my current ones. Vladox the Bloodletter.
Your world is doomed.
Wow. That Wendigo totem just full healed. I was just trying that out. So the pet was standing in the pentagram, taking massive damage. I didn't even move him out of it. I could have, but I didn't. And I just threw the Wendigo totem down to start healing him. And it was just like full healed him. How much damage does it do per second? Only 30, but it heals for percentage. It does very minor damage, but it heals for percent every half second. Alright. 5. So I can so the next one, if I go from 1 to 30 on the next one, I'm done in here. What was this? Oh, armor, health regen, and retaliation damage. I'll put 1 point in that. Tangling vines. Alright. Dude. Let's see. Dang lag, I can't watch stream on the balcony. Wi-Fi is getting super blocked by these sturdy as F windows. Don't lie, last time he said he was figuring out a raid in WoW. I don't know. I don't know if that was more recent than... Dude, figuring out a raid in WoW is watching like a 5-minute boss video. Studying for like Net Plus is like tens and tens, maybe hundreds of hours. Definitely tens of hours though. Awful stuff. 8% movement speed. Hell yeah. Don't need that. New pants. I got speedy pants. Oh. Gotta turn the devotion thing. Alright. Turtle shell, I'm coming for you! Alright. 0 to 30 and then back to the campaign. On veteran mode. Not lying, haven't played WoW since 15 though, so about 10 years. Damn, that's disturbing my watching experience. I'm not a partner. I don't have monetization. I can't control the ads yet. I'm only one step away from partner with Twitch, but it's a big step that often takes people years to accomplish. And that's having an average of 75 or more viewers for a month. Big step. One of the other steps is stream every day, stream at least 12 different days in the last 30 days, and mine always says 30 of 30 days. It's like, please. What kind of rubbish wannabe partner would only do 12? Really? I wonder if there's an item or a unique set that increases the movement speed of the Wind Devil. I want it to just zip all over the place.
Was unusual.
Oof, melted those. That was cool. Alright. So that tornado went up there and killed all that stuff. I know, have you become a partner What is your average right now? It's... On most days, I'm 5 or higher. On some days, I finish like 10 to 15 if it's a good day. There's been a few rare days where I finished in the 20s, but those are like really rare for me so far. Like, I did a stream on Sunday that was off schedule. I just had time and I wanted to do it. And it was in the middle of the day. It was off schedule, so my usuals weren't even expecting me to be on. And then I was one of like 2 people streaming Grim Dawn. And the other guy had like 30 viewers, and I started, and I got like 5. And then I think he went offline. I don't think he hosted me or rated me or anything. He just logged off. And then almost all of them came over to my channel, and suddenly I had like 30 people. And I was like, oh my gosh. Like, apparently I need to do spontaneous Sundays more often. And then that night, I did Borderlands, which is my least successful game, during my usual time slot, and I had like 5 average.
You've done well.
Alright, I need to go to 30 to get enough tributes. Otherwise, I have to do this over again. Visiting my down here this week, I'm having teachers just rolling a joint secretly. Oh, you poor man. I thought he was gonna be like, yeah, visiting family, the Wi-Fi's terrible, but he suddenly brings up joints. I'm imagining your dad. Young man, is that a marijuana? You brought a marijuana in my house? Yes, I know what they are. I've done at least 3 marijuanas. Oh, thank you, Master Agent. Anything is always appreciated. I mean, it's most of the places where groups of people in my shoes talk. They just call it the grind. Because if I'm lucky, you know, on any given day, maybe I'll get 1 new viewer, and if that viewer keeps coming back, it just slowly, kind of almost build up a community. And it's awesome. But it takes a while. It takes a while to pick through all the people on the internet and find people interested in what you got to serve up. Pretty spot on. He's had exactly 3 marijuanas.
That looked painful.
Wave 16. Ooh, almost failed the timer there. Wind Devil did good. Oh, let's put down the Wendigo totem. I can't really tell what I'm getting hit by in this file. There we go. Really, the healing power of the Wendigo totem just goes way ahead of Blood of Dreeg, but you have to be able to stand in range of it with an opponent. If you're not in 5 feet of it, or an enemy's not in 5 feet of it, it doesn't work. Get that spooky guy? Another will take my place. There's my music. Master Agent, one thing I was talking about today, because I've got a lot of gold in World of Warcraft, and starting next Monday, when the new expansion hits, I'm going to be streaming the story side of WoW, going through all the quests and actually reading them and stuff like that, trying to entertain my RPG audience. But I've got a ton of gold in the game. I've got enough gold in the game that actually I can actually buy game time, which is usually $15 each time you do it. And I can just buy it with in-game gold. I'm trying to find a way to use that gold to gift game time to other people so I can do, like, giveaways periodically to try to attract more people. But I found how to do that with dollars. I've not found how to do that with the golds. So that's something I was Googling before I started stream. Skeleton Priest! No! Oh, 1 second to spare. Smack! Oh, I think we got more physique points to spend. Oh, ready for another heist, my friends. Wave 24. We're getting to the end. Oh, 3 seconds remaining on that one.
The way mortals bleed is truly wondrous.
You are a freak. No joke, the healing on that thing is ridiculous. Getting close on these. Not that it really matters if I fail the timer. My goals don't score right now, but I keep barely getting by. Think I got a big break. This is my moment. Oh my gosh. Bunch of slith in this wave. Wave 29. Heist 500,000. Don't know if you've got that much to bet. Alright, we actually used a health potion. One of my 10 potions! There we go. Can get that last devotion point now. Pure blood shaman. Sorry, shaman. Get all the loot. Yellow crafting mat in that way. Look at these yellow items from all the waves that I've not picked up. Ridiculous. Reprehensible behavior. I wish to spend tributes. Number 10. Nice. Alright, we got Turtle Shell. So we've gotten 2 activatable constellations. Oh, it's 10 tributes for each one now. Girl, you crazy. Uh, 1.4. This would make it to where I could probably spam spells. So let's grab that for now. Woo! Successful heist is successful! Alright. This is the bank tab where I merged all my characters' crafting components. Look at that. 51 Blood of Chthons. Alright, need to get to level 25, then I can get use Relic. Alright, let's go to the story mode! Veteran mode. I am a veteran of these lands. Alright, Sun Briarthorn. Monk Drogon's Pact. And into the newbie area. I hope I can handle it. Oh, that's a short range on the totem. I tried to throw it way out there. Francis's gun. Francis's gun. This is Grim Dawn, my friend. It is an action RPG, similar to Diablo. What really makes this game different from other games similar to it is if you think like Diablo. Hey, DJ. If you think like Diablo, you pick a class: Demon Hunter, Witch Doctor, Crusader, whatever. And that's it. That's your class. In this game, you pick a class at level 2. So I picked Shaman, so I'm a Shaman. And then at level 10, you can pick a second class. So like I could pick Soldier, and then this. As soon as I spend a point, I'm locked into it. So at that point, you have 2 skill trees, and you can just use one of them if you want, or you can use 2. And since there's 8 classes, and you can play one class or make a hybrid of 2 classes, the customization for like, it's like there's like 40 classes or something silly like that. I'm not doing the math. But instead of, whereas in Diablo, there's 6 or I think 7 now that the expansion's out. And then on top of that, you've got this mammoth skill tree where you can spend points and modify your skills. So the level of customization in this game is very high. I can open a rift gate. It'll take you home. See you at Devil's Crossing. Blast the door down. So yeah, action RPG, lots of customization. Smaller company that made it, but they've done really good work here. At this point, it's got 1 expansion that's out, and the second expansion is almost done. Should be out soon. And every time they add a new class to the game, it basically adds like 9 new classes because of the whole hybrid system. DJ, I've been meaning to ask you, any updates on this mystery music you were gonna send? You coming my way, sailor? Alright, not gonna read those out loud again because we did just the other day. It's like a mix of the skill system, class system, and PoE2, Deadfire, and Skyrim. This thing is similar to Path, but instead of everything connecting in lines, like each thing has a requirement. Like for example, this thing, if you see, it says Affinity Requirement 1 purple. So if I spent a purple here, these are all the constellations that have a purple requirement. These are all the ones that have a red, a green, and so on. And like the ones way out here on the edge requires 15 purple and 8 yellow, you know, whatever. So you kind of gotta have to target for those. People usually refer to those as like a tier 3 constellation. I think that's a dead end. I can't get through that house. Well, like a Deadfire, the Starmount skill tree feels like Skyrim skill tree. Similar. Software's all toast, the only stuff I have is Windows old stuff. It's not really good now. Aww. Freaking toasty software. Need some fresh bread software. Untoasted bread. Reminds me of that damn sandwich story from the other day. Why would you hide this, you troll? Yeah. Essentially, every constellation has a requirement. Like, this requires 1 blue thing. But when you complete the constellation, it gives you 3 green, 3 blue. And then you slowly kind of leapfrog your way out until you get to what you want. Hey! Alright, into the cave under Burial Hill. That said, I have new software going on and I can throw stuff together pretty quickly. Times of an issue, CCNA incoming. Oh, CCNA. Just the basic CCNA, the first one? Yeah, that one was pretty brutal. That was the one that was really similar. That was the one where, because if you remember when you took the A+, the Net Plus, and I took them, I was like, I barely passed the A+ test. Net Plus, for me, was easy because it was really similar to the CCNA, and I had just taken that. Whereas everyone else there had the opposite issue. A+ was easy for them, and they struggled with Net Plus at that time. Smack. Tornado! Guy looks like he's swinging a golf club. Like, 4? Scripting must have been something new that they added since my time taking it. Hell, I remember when I took it, they were just starting to add questions related to cell phones, and that was only a couple years ago because they're always like behind with that stuff. This place is clear. CCNA is a Cisco certification for, no. It's a certification when you're working in IT technology. Yeah. But certifications are basically like, it's like getting, if you're not familiar with them, it's like saying, I'm qualified to work with this stuff, I've passed this exam, and you can only say you're certified for like 3 years, and then it expires, and you have to take it again. And it changes, because they're constantly adding new questions to it. But it's basically something you would slap on your resume and show to employers. Cave entrance. Bernard slightly chewed buckler of the glacier. Oh, slightly chewed. Okay. Yeah, pretty much. The thing is, and think of it this way, it's like every year, let's say they add like 100 new relevant questions to the test. Fine. They don't remove the old ones. So at this point, taking the A+, you have to study for like 1,500 potential questions, and then you walk in there and the computer will give you 70 questions at random. So, like, hundreds of hours of your studying at random are going to not be relevant while you're in the room. And then, like, it'll sometimes pull up a question from, like, the first iteration of the test, which is, like, how to change the drum on a printer. And printers don't even use drums anymore. It's just, like, it'll pull weird old stuff and then something brand new that you didn't even know was on the test yet. It's frustrating. It's basically big old grown-up homework. Oh, also, each time you take the test, it's like $100 or something. So like some of these tests, you walk out and they're like, you know, you failed, and they're like, you know, you can take it again right now, but it'll cost you $100, and then you can just slap it down as many times as you want. And then there's other ones where you walk out and they're like, you know, okay, you failed, but you've just seen some of the questions, so you are not allowed to attempt it again for 2 weeks because of cheaters. That plus is 300 now? Shit. Yeah, version switching all the questions. Yeah. It's not fun, it's just part of the gig. Cold one. Now, as always, for a new character, I'm being thorough in this area because there are NPCs that I need to rescue and get into the town. Oh, that's right. CCNA was actually 2 tests because there was so many questions. I forgot because my dad, when I was working for him and he had me take that exam, he made me take the because CCNA is so many questions. It's 2 tests. Basically, it's like you pass part 1 and you pass part 2, and once you've passed both of them, you can say you're certified. You can take both of them together in one ultra test, but then it's pass both or fail both if you do that. And I took it together as the ultra test, which I don't recommend to anybody, but because that's how I did it, I forgot that it was actually separate. That's your plan? I'm like, I don't recommend it. Hey, I'm doing that. Molten Walkers, we got the fire boots. Boiling blood. I think there might have been a crafting component that increased run speed. It was really good for low-level characters. I think it might have been Riftstone. I'll have to check. Dude, he still thinks he's the funniest son of a gun when he quotes that. And here's our motto: the beatings will continue until morale improves. Laughs in Spanish. Oh my gosh, that reminds me of so many Mormon stories! Anyone want to hear a Mormon story? I'm not wasting one of these juicy stories if people don't want to hear it. Why isn't this cave showing up on the map? Wait. Who gave these zombies guns? Oh, convict, they're not zombies. Nah, you weren't with me in Utah. But I think you've heard, yeah, I think you've probably heard a lot of them. Dirt-covered note. Got ourselves a bunch of them idiot rovers wandering in our hideout the other night. They were unarmed, as they often are. Yeah, I just rescued them. They're fine. Gonna take my hand off the potion key for a minute. I hope I'm okay. What is the cooldown of this? 3 seconds? 4.7 second skill recharge. So I think it's 5, and I've got something reducing it by a hair. Yes. I've actually told that story on stream, though. Not to say I can't tell it again. I just need people to tell me that they want to hear it. But if I was going to tell the Mormon stories in order, we would start with the Pop-Tart Bandits. Gotta do this chronologically. Alright, let's go turn in these quests. Captain John Bourbon. Hey Harmon, I rescued you. No, I didn't. I was thinking of a different guy. Alright. Alright, that person I rescued. Find my brother. He's dead, but he's out there somewhere. Whoa. Careful. The mental retardation part is the best. So I didn't want to do this because of copyright stuff, but Chris J wanted me to make an intro, which is be so much work, like from Tales of the Crypt Keeper. It's like Muckluck's Tales from the Grim Dawn. Dude, I got people asleep right there. I'm not gonna do it that loud, but that's what he wanted me to do. Alright. Am I 25? No, I'm 21 right now. No. Alright, so start it. I'll do the oldest one. So, if anyone's not aware, the Mormons, they're for the most part excellent people. I have no qualms with them, other than the ones I'll list now. The Mormons is the slang term for the members of the LDS Church, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And they are predominantly in Utah, where I used to live. So I had a lot of experiences with them, and my family went to the church for a while. I was a kid, so, you know, it was the kind of thing where I went to the church because my parents were going. I didn't have a choice. Alright, so, but the first time I met the Mormons, I was like 6 years old. And we lived in Pensacola, Florida. Like the islands on the tip of Pensacola, Florida, like the furthest south you can go in the United States and still be in the United States. And the, oh, Storm Totem. Do I want to try Storm Totem? No, it's not as good as Wind Devil right now. So, the Mormons, what they do is when a young man who's in the Mormon church, when he turns, is it 21? It's like 19 or 21 or something like that. He goes on a mission. And the mission, they basically get sent to Mormon missionary boot camp. And they get told, you're going to go to such and such place. And it's often like another country or another state. And they live out there for 2 years, not working. And they try to convert as many people as they can to the Mormon church. And then they can either buy the expansion pack and they can stay out there, or they come back home. Yeah, usually their family saves up money like it's a college fund so that they can go out there and stay there for that time. But during that whole time, they're recruiters. And they knock on your doors, and it's always either 2 guys or 2 gals. Rarely, the girls have the option of going. The young men are expected to go, and that's what was freaking me out when I lived out there when I was like 17. So I thought my parents were going to make me go. I'm like, I have no interest in this. I do not want to spend 2 years of my life being a door-to-door religion salesman. Anyway, when we lived in Florida, and I was like 6 years old, these 2 missionaries knock on the door. And they must have talked a good talk, because we ended up letting them, like, in for a meal, have dinner, and tell us about the Lord, their Savior. And again, we're on the last freaking island, so my parents let them, like, sleep over in a guest room. I don't know if they talked to them on the phone before they came over or what, but from my point of view, these 2 homeless guys in nice suits showed up at our door and ate dinner with us, and then stayed in our house for a night. The next morning I wake up, and I'd slept in. I was like 5 or 6, so whatever. And I wake up, and I go downstairs to get some Pop-Tarts, and there aren't any. And I'm like, where's the Pop-Tarts? And my parents are like, oh, the missionaries finished the Pop-Tarts off. And she's like, I'll get some next time I go to the store. And you know, I didn't know the words for what the hell at that time, but I felt what the hell more than ever before. Like, these homeless guys come to our house, they eat with us, they sleep here, then they steal all our fucking Pop-Tarts and they leave? For like 10 years. Like, from age 6 to 16, in my mind, Mormon missionaries are people that they're homeless, they come door to door, they beg you to feed them and let them sleep indoors so they can get out of the rain or something, and they're gonna steal all your Pop-Tarts. They're Pop-Tart thieves. That's what I thought for like 10 years of my life. And then fast forward to like, I'm getting ready to go into high school, and my dad got a job offer in Utah. We go out there, and Utah is like 98% Mormon. Like, if you get a mission to go to Utah, you got the game on easy mode. Because they've already got everybody in Utah. You're just chilling. But, yeah, that's when I was like, oh, they'll steal any breakfast. It's not just Pop-Tarts. That's when I found out the truth. They'll take any breakfast. Mormon expansion. Basically, after you've been on a mission for 2 years, you can come home, or you can just say, I want to keep doing the Lord's work, and you can stay out there. And I think they have a movie of a guy who did like just missions back to back for years. He was like an old man, and he was still doing missions. And I think that was called God's Army. Oh, but the missionaries are always either 2 guys or 2 gals. It's never a guy and a gal, because they're afraid that they're going to start breeding, I think. There's a running joke in Utah, because like every Mormon family has like 9 kids, that you know, the Lord commanded that they should repopulate the earth, but for some reason every family thinks they're in it alone. Oh, the Wind Devil can't break barrels. That's sad. Stealing breakfast and weed. I don't know if they cared about that part. Let's see. Don't care. All right. Boop. Sometimes I right-click expecting Blitz to happen because of the soldier character I was playing before, and I'm like, why aren't I moving? What happened? I'm still curious what flavor Pop-Tart. Probably strawberry, dude. That was my dad's favorite flavor. I just remember we had to go across like a 2-mile long bridge to get to the grocery store. You're not going across the street for Pop-Tarts. Alright, back to town. Got the shrine. Blueberry Master Race. Alright, if I could pick my own Pop-Tarts, brown sugar and cinnamon. Give me that daily dose of sugar in one Pop-Tart. I'm in it to win it. Oh fucking my god. Collect ether crystal. Oh, they're in my stash. It doesn't count ether crystals, so I'm not carrying them.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left. Put it to good use.
Let's see. Where's the ether crystals? Oh gosh. I'll just take 100 out. I'll also take out like 50 scrap, so I never have to worry about it again. Alright. I do like the Shugen Sim. Thank you! Someone here with good taste. Alright, what did I just get? Oh, an attribute, or a point here. You know what, let's put 1 point in Storm Totem, just to mess with it. I've never done it. I think it's just like a lightning turret, like from Diablo 2, the Century. Finally, a man of culture. Alright, let's see what the range on this thing is. I'm curious. Oh, okay. I can't cast it very far away. Oh, hello. Easy quest, easy life. Honestly, I'll take toast or strudels over... Yeah, me too. Strawberry and cream cheese. No. I'll take the apple filling. Oh, there's some lightning. Oh, that's pretty cool. Iron biddies. Show me the biddies. Oh, it's like chain lightning. That's rad. Foggy Bank. I mean, I like that the attack is so much faster than the Wind Devil, but it doesn't really do any of the debuffs or anything that I wanted. Look at that chain. That's so neat. That's rad. Stump, show me your secrets. So strawberry with icing or no icing. You put butter on a hot plain strawberry Pop-Tart and that's a good... Butter? I have never heard of that. My first reaction is to recoil, but I've never tried it. Mutagenic Ichor. What's the hit points on these things? Can these be killed? Or are they just invulnerable? Oh, got a cave. Yes, butter is delicious. I just never had it on a Pop-Tart. Paula Deen riding a stick of butter through space is my favorite meme. Have you ever seen the epic rap battle between Gordon Ramsay and the butter lady? That is amazing if you haven't. Go double tornado. There's 2 tornadoes there. Oh, dude, a wave of mobs just spawned and got deleted. Oh, a better version of the same weapon. Yeah, thank you. Einstein or Stephen Hawking. Yeah. Oh, dude, I love the Epic Rap Battle YouTube channel. It's so funny. Dryad's Blessing. It's interesting. Did this lady always be here? Rumor. Bonus to pets, energy regen. Turns to all damaged. Percent to attack. Shepherd's Call. What can this be attached to? Really none of those. I really want to get this thing. This thing is chance when you get hit, your pet taunts things off of you. Which is amazing. Let's see, requires a lot of yellow and blue. The turtle, if I complete it, gives me a little yellow and blue. Let's do that now. Alright, so now we got 3 of each. Wait a minute. I have 2 more points unspent. Oh my god. So more yellow and blue here. I think the cat gives pet stuff. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. We'll do this for now. Wait, what? Oh, do I have to start at this side? Okay. Alright. I'll do that for now. It is very, very cheap to move the points around as long as you're in town on the Constellation. So, it is, it's good to just... It's one of those things, it's better to spin them and then move them later rather than just hold them. Vigorous Ruined Bone of Inoculation. Yeah, dude, I think I've seen every single rap battle on the, that YouTube channel. The Ninja Turtles versus the Renaissance Painters. You guys draw more dicks than New York Pride. Alright, cave system clear. Got a devotion shrine. Happy about that. Frozen Heart. Yes, please. Just delete the whole pack of them. Ooh. Bunch of bloodsworn cultists fighting the zombies. Let's just take them all out. Solve so many problems in the world. Applying my belief system through force. Yes, sir. Trapdoor. What's in your basement, you creepers? Bloodswarm Adjulant. Not even sure what an Adjulant is. But they're bloodsworn to it, that's for sure. Scavenge plating. Bakemono, was it you that I talked to about the, like, summon raging spirits in Path of Exile? Or is that somebody else? Well, irregardless. Regardless, I'm supposed to be making fun of people who say irregardless, not being one of them. I read that they had a new cosmetic skin for sale for Path of Exile that makes raging spirits look like swarms of bees. So if you buy the skin, you're firing out bee swarms instead of the flaming skulls, which I thought was pretty cool. Eighth crystal. This guy kills. He does more. Let's say, look at this. He auto attacks for up to 255 with 150 piercing, but his retaliation, his thorns, is 560. So when they hit him, they actually take more damage than when he hits them. That's kind of a big deal. Speaking of misspeaking, today I had someone at work, and he was trying to tell someone that they were correct and they were right at the same time, I think. And he told them, he's like, "Yes, ma'am, you're correct." And then I started laughing, and he's like, "Shut up, Mike." A new entry for the list. Milton Hart's note. Oh, I killed the zombie bro. Sorry, zombie bro. See, this is nice. A little bit of background music. That's what we need. Not that deathly silence in the Crucible when there's not a boss in the way. Can the Storm Totem kill boxes? Nope, it's on strike. I've got Storm Totem, Wendigo Totem, and Wind Devil, and none of them will attack crates. So unfortunate. That chain lightning is pretty rad, though. I could see making a whole build based around that. The Sodden Hollow. Oh, we got a star on the map, friends. All the totems. He died as soon as those two tornadoes came into contact with him. You did. You know, it says the Wind Devil scales with player damage bonuses. I wonder if he gains movement speed when I gain movement speed? This I do not know. There's a Portuguese macho man who says "shorite," as in sure and right. He has a joke around here, but his English. Nice to know that combining words crosses all linguistic boundaries. I like how, like, 5 zombies crawl out of the ground behind me to try to ambush me, and the chain lightning just arcs backward and kills them all. Shipped claw. Alright, this area is clear. We can go back to the north now. Can't even explain the extent of it because he mixes Portuguese words with it. It's super weird. I will take your word for it, my friend. The carnage looks recent. town as your matriarch. Let's see what's in this cave. I think this is one of those tunnel caverns that like connects to another cave exit, but not sure. Get on over here. How about they? Really dig in the window. This reminds me of in Diablo 2, if anyone here played that, the Druid. One of his like level 1 skills was called Poison Creeper, and it was this vine that like grew through the ground and traveled with you, almost acted like a snake. And it would just like brush past stuff, and its spines or whatever would poison them. And the poison was, like, infectious. Like, it would spread to other units. It was one of my favorite skills that that class had, but it scaled horribly. Like, you couldn't use it anymore past level 10. It was a joke. But those first few levels on every new druid I made, I loved it. Just watching the AIDS dots spread all over the place. This reminds me of that mechanic. Not the same, but it reminds me. Your friend is now playing The Elder Scrolls Online. Good for him. Anyone here ever play ESO? I did it for a little bit. It was fun, but I didn't know enough people playing it, so I just kind of got bored of it. I actually felt like the graphics in ESO were a downgrade from Skyrim. That's just me. I mean, the cinematics were awesome, but I'm just talking the graphics in game. All right, we're fighting 3 heroes at once, and we're just face tanking with this Wendigo totem, and it's only level 2 right now. That was great. So good. Even did a commercial for popular ice cream brand. Ping me the link on Discord. Oh, heaven help me. Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt! Okay. Looks like this area is clear. Oh, as soon as I say it, I'm proven a liar. Yeah, so it's pretty great. Got bored to play without people in there. I really enjoyed my time playing Rift. Rift had a similar class system to this one. You picked multiple classes and made a hybrid. Also, Guild Wars 2. Enjoyed that. Guild Wars 2, though it was very confined, like, you pick your class and you can have, like, what is like 6 moves on your action bar, and that's it, that's you. That was kind of unfortunate. They added talents and stuff later on, but when I played it in vanilla, that was the deal. Best deal. Oh, that's right, DJ liked the part of Rift, I think it was the Chloromancer, where you could heal the party by attacking the NPCs. And then it was almost like you were vampiricking health for the party. Alright, so we just rescued another townsperson. That's good. That's another quest. Oh, shoot. This way, Briarthorn. We went the wrong way. Alright, I could repair the bridge, rather go through the cave and get the bosses. The bosses. Yeah, Get this portal. And onward into the breach, my friends. There's a scorpion sting proc. Those spiders died before they even hit the ground. Yay, wind double auto targeting. Tight. Well, I'll say it again because it's been like an hour and a half since I mentioned it before. I'm looking for a way to gift people game time and WoW with gold I have in the game. Because if you buy a game token with gold, you cannot trade it. So... Oh, interesting. This won't use the dynamite you have in your bank. You have to be carrying it on you. So if I can figure out a way to do that, I will be doing giveaways that involve WoW game time. So if you're new here and you hadn't already heard that news, now you've heard it. So if you don't like me and watch me for my charm, wit, and sass, you can watch me to steal my money. Isn't that awesome? So that's something I'm looking to do in the future. And starting Monday night at 6 p.m., I will be doing almost a solid week of streaming the new WoW expansion. Because I got week off work, so I'm gonna be on vacation. I'm just gonna be streaming like a madman. And for those of you that just like RPGs, that's why you're watching this, and you're not wanting to see, you know, just rating. That's not what the first few weeks of WoW are like. It's almost like a single-player game with a fantastic story. It's been like that every expansion. I don't expect them to let down. So I encourage you to give it a chance if you like watching action and lore and story and stuff unfold, because it will. Let's see. Can just trade me go. Yeah. The thing is, I need to find a long-term solution, because otherwise I could only do giveaways for Horde people on the Thrall server, and that's really specific, DJ. So I need to, and of course I can gift game time if I just add them to Real ID Friend and pay out of pocket. But I was looking for a way to use some of my massive pile of gold up. I know some WoW players that never stopped. I can mention it to them. Alright, cool, thanks. Just me. So greedy. Can I throw a tornado up there? No, it just spawns next to me. Pick me, my lord. Pick me. You've been thunderstruck. Oh, shrine. Almost missed that. Let's just get all the totems out. You guys are gonna get messed up. Oh my gosh. Wendigo totem, Stormcaller totem, 2 tornadoes, and the 1 pet. What did we just get? Plus lightning damage, plus cold damage. Those are both on my tornado. Plus energy regen, which is no longer a problem, and plus lightning retaliation. Honestly, this is just a huge step down in armor and resistances. My damage is fine, so just gonna leave it as is. Let's check our devotion. We just got a devotion point. Get more into Kitty Cat. 250k in Hexweek backs, I think. Wow, that guy popped. I think that was the same guy that was the boss of Wave 10 in the Crucible that I fought like 30 times earlier. Alright, Burwich Reconnaissance Report. Okay, here's the guy that will become our blacksmith. Definitely need to do that quest. Make sure we get our blacksmith. Knock down the wall. Get this stuff out of here. And biddies. Show me the biddies. DJ, one thing I tried to do is I put all crafting reagents from the current expansion on the auction house over the last week to liquidate before, because it might not change, but like they might get more rare, but I think the price is going to go way down on them when the new components come out. So I've been trying to liquidate everything that was in my reagent bank. I made a few tens of thousands of gold doing that. But if I had done it earlier, like some of the stuff is already, like the claws and fangs and stuff are already completely worthless. Like they vendor for more than they sell in the AH for. So I wish I had done that earlier. And I was lucky enough that I just got the strange key, so I can do this dungeon without doing the pre-quest. I know, thank you. It's so modest. It's pretty fast swing speed for a two-hander. Alright, oh wow, this has swing. That's right, this place severely outlevels you when you first find it. Oh, what's the limit for totems? I've got 2 of them out now. 3 summon limit, so if you stay in one spot fighting, you can get 3 of them out apparently. And if not for my time in the Crucible, I would be much less prepared for this. This place is overscaled to hell when you first find. I remember the first time I found this dungeon, I walked in, and it's like a much stronger presence, or a presence much stronger than you controls this place. It's like the game kind of low-key warning you to get out and come back later. Finished Chromie last night. Was easier than I thought it would be. Chromie? You talking about that that event where you're like doing her dungeons or whatever? Stop 8 attacks. Man, I am not sure what you're talking about. I remember there was those weird 5-mans for Chromie a while back. Oh, okay, so I was correct. Alright. Yeah, I haven't touched those since I returned to the game. I intend to remove the point I spent in Stormcaller Totem, but right now it's okay. It does like half the damage of the tornadoes, but no travel time. Uh-oh, I just heard kill the non-believers. Here they come. You religious fanatics. Scavenge plating. Alright, opening a portal, because I know this is a boss door. Alright, Wendigo Totem to heal me. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. Okay, I can't. I just gotta have to stay back and throw elemental stuff. This is too much. Did he kill the... Oh, that's the first time the Briarthorn has ever died, y'all. Y'all. In my panic, the Alabama boy took over. That's crazy. The Briarthorn has over double my hit points. Like how the wind is just going around, dotting everything in the room. It's all falling apart while the pet just goes in the main door. I'll lose the movement speed if I do that. Open the treasure! Soul Shard. That reminds me, I need to check, was it Riftstone? And see if that would help me move around faster. Devil's Crossing. Alright. Alright, well we saved that guy, which gives us the merchant closest to the portal, which is awesome. Maybe hang on to that. Hanging on to that. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Stalwart Guardian. 5% chance on block to call forth a Guardian with strong defenses and high threat. And lives for 22 seconds with a 33-second recharge. That's tempting. I mean, more pets. I already got some pet stats. But my two-hander is really fun. And I think it scales with the Wind Devil damage, so... That's, That's a no, that's a no. That's a no. You know what? I should hang on to that for now. Just in case I switch to this sword and 2 levels. Because if I do, I'll need a shield. Okay. And not 25, so I can't really use a relic yet, sadly. Your brother died. Give me your ring. Okay. Wasn't there another reason I came to town? I swear there was. Okay. Must not have been too important if I can't remember. What time does it see tomorrow, Monkey? You could show up to talk with us, drop by the brainstorm channel. Alright, see you, Bakamona. Although, I think that was Saturday? Tomorrow is Friday. I don't know. Alright, Burwich Outskirts. Visa. Why you haven't played Deadfire? Dude, I actually got a copy of, oh my gosh. What is the other game that they made? Hold on, Tyranny. I got a copy of Tyranny Commander Edition for free. I played it for like an hour or two, and I was like one fight and 20 pages of reading. And I was like so turned off from the Pillars of Eternity style games because of that. Like, a game needs good story. It needs some action. That game was just... It was just way too much of one thing. And I actually tried it because it was from the makers of Deadfire, and I want to see it. And I don't want to play Deadfire because everybody's saying you should finish Pillars of Eternity before you play Deadfire, and you'll enjoy it a lot more. But I can't bring myself to finish Pillars of Eternity because of that terrible resting system. So that's why. I'm really glad I got Tyranny for free, because that would have been an angry $50. Old dollar bills got an angry face. Alright. Now I go turn this in, I get my blacksmith. Necromancer's Global Toxic Effigy of the Void. So many words. Lightning for you and all of you. You get a bolt. You get a bolt. Everyone gets a bolt. Dude, I was driving home from work today, and there was this, like, really bright lightning bolt that just flashed across the sky, just lit everything up for, like, 2 solid seconds. and then the thunder hit, and it was just like 4 seconds of a thunder crack, and I was just like in my car freaking out. Are you playing multi? I am not, big boy glitter fart. Nice name. I am not. I am playing single player. Where's the... There's the hole in the wall. Aw, you looking for someone to play with? Sorry, no, I'm just doing single. Yo, these tyrants are pretty tough. Scavenge plating. Oh, that's right. I was gonna go back to town to see if the Riftstone thing really increased your run speed by that much. That's what it was. God. Oh, but I couldn't have done that without getting the blacksmith, and I just got the blacksmith. Okay, so I really didn't miss out there because I didn't have the blacksmith yet in the first place. Can't get the non-existent guy to craft me stuff. Death to you, Hagra. Death to you, Balros. Ether Crystal, yes please. Wind Devil, please keep killing stuff while I look at this. Shield Steel, Ether Crystal. It's a shame that the Wind Devils don't wander quite as far as Raging Spirits and Path do. They will go like 3 screens away killing stuff ahead of you, which is so nice. Like, they have what I would argue in all action RPGs to be the most perfect aggressive pet AI. Whoa! There's a resume on my chat box. Hold on, I'll read that in a second. I used no potions there, by the way. Just the Wendigo totem. Deadfire is a lot of action. I'm telling you, I never played the first game and I love Deadfire. Yesterday I got to log around the MD Sports app because the GeForce Now app won't reset my graphics settings on PoE Deadfire, making it unplayable for the last 2 months. I sent complaint reports at least 5 times. Yesterday I made a big long form post, contacted support, and made a software error report. And only after I did all that an hour I got a response. That reminds me of a time I had a problem with internet service and I had to basically be the stereotype angry soccer mom on their Facebook page to get them to start paying attention. When I moved into the house I live in right now, we were told that, I might get the companies wrong in this story, but let's say we were told that Charter services this area. I let my wife pick out everything in this house as far as like colors of type of carpet, all that stuff. I didn't care. I was just like, I have a few requirements and one is fast internet. And we asked the place when we move in, like, hey, does this place have internet? And they're like, yeah, it's done by, we'll say Charter. We move in, and Charter's like, oh, we've already run the maximum number of lines in that neighborhood. We can't give any more houses internet. And we're like, what the hell? And they're like, yeah, you would have to... They tell me, you would have to convince one of your neighbors to give up internet for us to be able to run a line to your house. What? Hi, I just moved in. Can we shut off your internet? And also, it was like one or 2 megabyte internet. It was awful. And so I'm just like, what the F? So I talked to the people in the surrounding area. And like the neighborhood whose house backs up to mine, it's literally 20 feet in that direction, but the house backs up to mine. They what is this? Vitality. Okay, don't care. They, for their house, have Comcast. Like if I had Charter, they had Comcast. So I contact Comcast and they're like, "Oh, we don't service that neighborhood." I'm like, I am like 50. Yeah, I was like, I am 50 feet away from a house you service. You can run a line here. And they were like, "Oh, no, we can't. So I start going to all the different providers in the area trying to find internet. And none of them say they service this neighborhood, only Charter does, and Charter's saying they'd run the maximum number of lines. I was like, this is bullshit. And I was telling my wife, I was like, I'm ready to move. And she's like, we just moved into this house. I'm like, I don't think you understand how batshit insane I'm going right now. Like, I let you pick everything. I need internet. That's it. That's all I want. And I was like making angry Facebook posts. I was calling in like every day. I was going to all these different places. And at one point I went to one of the places. I was like, look, surely you guys have a plan for like rural areas where someone can pay some outrageous fee to get a line run to their house. I was like, I don't think you understand how badly I need this. I was like, if I was willing to pay an outrageous price to get a line run to my house from 50 feet down the road, what are my options? So like, oh, we can't do that. Coding and zoning and stuff like that. And I was like, oh my gosh. Finally, after like a month with no internet, I talked to this guy at like a AT&T store. Like I was driving home and I was like, I haven't tried AT&T, and I pulled in there. And I told this guy who's like ready to sell me a cell phone, just like those kind of people. I tell him everything. He's like, can I help you? I'm like, yeah, I would like to purchase internet for my entire house right now. And I know there's a ton of people in my neighborhood who would like to purchase internet. You can get a lot of sales, you get paid commission. Here's the problem. I tell him everything. And he goes, well, hang on, I've got an uncle that works higher up in the chain. And he calls uncle, who is like a head engineer at AT&T. And he comes back and he's like, hey, so uncle tells me they've actually already run fiber lines out to that neighborhood, but the sales team hasn't been notified because it hasn't been zoned yet. So I can go ahead and put in a request to have you guys activated for fiber if you want, but it's more expensive than... I know, right? He's like, it's more expensive than, any other offer. I'm like, I don't care. And I'm like, yes, sign me up right now. Like, fiber was a nice surprise. I don't care. And... we do the paperwork, and I went back, and then we put on like the Facebook group for our community, like, hey, there's fiber here now. So even the people that had internet that were on like 2 megabytes were like, oh my gosh, this is 500 times faster than what I have, or something like that. But yeah, so that's the story of me whining on Facebook and stuff like that, and I finally got someone to answer. Like, every day, though, like, no matter when I called them or went into the store or posted on Facebook to these different companies, it would go up the chain and end up at, like, the same engineers, and the engineer would be like, we answered this effing guy yesterday, we can't do it. And I'm like, ah. It's, like, less than $100 a month out here, Kemmer. Like... I'm not paying a lot for it. I don't know why, but it's just that I joke with my friends that my month without internet was me putting down a down payment on getting this stuff. But yeah, that's why I was telling you before when you've asked me about stream lagging and stuff. I was like, I know it's either Twitch or it's my computer. It's not my internet speed. For a fact. Yeah, and that's what we used to pay at our old place. But no, if I was rich, I'd have a better computer. But, like, when we moved here, we had a plan. Oh, turtle shell level 2. Like, we canceled, like, home phone, cable, satellite. We sold our TV, or we gave our TV to Goodwill. We didn't even care. Like we're like we don't watch all our shows on Netflix, so we changed everything to just an internet plan. Ooh, that hurt. That hurt. Acid everywhere. Oh, sorry, did I say it wrong? MBPS. I'll say it that way to be safe. I read a funny thing the other day. It said, imagine if the guy who invented binary code instead invented tertiary code. So instead of megabits, we'd have megatits. And we'd all be running around asking people how many megatits per second their internet was. Wow. That did a good job holding aggro there. That was awesome. He took some hits though, and I was healing him too with the Wendigo totem. That's right. As soon as I cast the tornado, I was like, oh wait, this isn't gonna break any of this stuff. I had a friend who got laid off and after 2 months of not paying to his phone internet service, they shut it off. Well, yeah, you don't pay bills, they shut stuff off. Oh, okay. The story ends with you being very nice for your friend. I was like, is the whole story that stuff got shut off when he didn't pay the bill? Because I understand that. Yeah, for that month I didn't have internet. My dad loaned me. It was new to me, but it was a gizmo called a jetpack, and it was like a get internet through his wireless service. And I used it to download XCOM 2 through Steam, and I used like 20 days of his plan. Like, I used 2/3 of the allotted speed he gets in a month to download XCOM 2 through the jetpack. And because it doesn't require an internet connection, and I just played that for like the whole month to keep a semblance of sanity. $500, dude, you're a nicer friend than I. I don't have $500 to give or even loan out. So if I did that, I'd be like, you're gonna pay me back, right? My mental image of you, Kemmer, is like, you just love your job, that's why you work all the time. And just the end result of that is that you're just like, man, I just got all this money. What do I do with it? Well, however many viewers we have online, they're the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, yeah, whatever. Don't worry, your secret is safe with this stream community. But yeah, you did joke with me on stream one day, saying, and you're like, yeah, my wife's upset when I sent you those goodies, but I'll let her buy some stuff and she'll forget about it or something like that. I remember laughing at that. All the totems and tornadoes. I love how I can just keep building up summon sticks and wind and like, this area is mine. Yeah. 3 tornadoes, 3 lightning totems, 1 Wendigo totem, and Pet and me. Yo, how many loot orbs are here that I'm... I guess there's 3. To the basement. Oh. Dude, you gotta... Imagine you're just like, honey, I need to go do some work in the garage, and you go out there, and that's where you pack gift boxes. You got some elves out there packing gifts that you're sending out to streamers. Carrion raptors. Oh, it let me cast it over the fence. Oh, it leashed back to me. Bugger. Oh, the Ring of Steel just procced. I haven't seen that in a while. I'm not gonna do with this character. There's an interesting build I saw when I was looking up Grim Dawn builds, and it was like a pet class with Arcanist. And Arcanist had a thing as where is it? Right here. Bonus to all pets, convert their physical damage into elemental damage. And then you can make like a class that's all about just doing like lightning, and all the pets are clawing and stuff for lightning. Gotcha. Yeah, the no children part definitely helps out with cash. They tend to soak that up a bit. Yeah, we, like, me and Lady Luck, I love that title. Me and Lady Luck, like, we're not in any hardships, we're fine. We're not well off, but we're fine. But we were double income until she was 8 months pregnant, about to go on maternity leave. Literally, the company she worked for went down the toilet, and everyone got fired. So that sucked. And then she was like, well, I guess I'll be a stay-at-home mom and we'll cancel the whole using a sitter idea. And it's just been that for 6 years. So unexpected solo income. He's been talking about he can't play his favorite game because of an NVIDIA problem, and they're not helping him fix it. Alright. It was a bit of a wall of text. Okay, we're back out here now. Alright, this area is clear. Let's go back to Devil's Crossing, turn stuff in. And see about those rift stones I keep forgetting about.
Have you found a gate in Burwich?
Mm-hmm.
There have been warden crew.
Alright. See what this rift stone's all about. Rift stone. I don't get it. Here we go. Chaos Strike. Leap through the void to strike at your enemies with destructive power of the chaos. Requires a melee weapon for second recharge. Plus 250% movement speed. That's why. Okay. Let's try this out. So this lets you zip around if you hit someone with this thing. Alright, let's see. Soiled trousers. Grant skill throw feces. Reach into the seat of your pants and pull out something that is certain to alarm your enemies. 900 poison damage. Ew. No. That's funny, but no. Guardsman's breastplate. +2 to all skills and soldier. That's great for a low-level soldier. Still not high enough level for that. Or that. Alright, let's put the crafting components away. Usually I have PC in the name. It was 38 hours now since they responded. This will be fixed within 24 hours. But who's counting, right? Alright. And we can get our quest here. Just leave that point there for now. Do I need to keep these necklaces? No. No. Alright. Let's try out Chaos Strike, see how much that helps. Being high is the first problem, PC is second problem. Oh, that's cool. You guys see that? That was neat. Where's the target? Yeah, it's almost a blink you move so fast. Cracked lodestone. Oh, it has the same crazy Tokyo drifting that Blitzstrike did. You like us because we're down to earth? Is that a joke about him being high? I get it. I get it. I know that's not what you meant. That was a dad joke, and it was terrible. Wow, can one hit that guy with Chaos Strike? What is the damage on this? 270% of your main hand damage, plus 800 Chaos, plus 400 Vitality. I'm not even a melee build, and this thing is one-shotting the big mobs. That's crazy. You learn more about us every day. He's trying to steal our identities. He's like, I've got your address. Next I get your taxes. Whoa, did that splash? What's the range of that? 140-degree arc. That is definitely pretty cool for leveling a character. Just spamming this. It's behind my head, I think, from your angle. Can't see it from where you're at, but the fallout plate is on the wall right there. When I experimented with having it up over there, but because of the distance, you couldn't even tell what it was. It's just like a distant rectangle. It could have been a soda can. Ooh, all three of them. Oh, man. Alright. Hang on. We're gonna go for a ride. Alright. It's right up there. There's the chrysalid riding on top of the computer. And up there's the fallout plate. Alright, now I gotta fix this camera back. I had it perfect. The things I do for the viewers. Oh, now it's way too high up. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Decent. Alright. Oh, it missed! How embarrassing to do my little massive flying attack and have it miss. That's cool that you go invisible while the travel is happening. Like, they don't even react to you being there until the blow's done. Missing feasible table, need to see tech cleavage. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna get killed because you guys are making me laugh. Hang on. What if I just did a whole stream just with the boob shirt on, just like this? And then anytime someone donates, I'll be like, eyes up here, boys! Oh, Destruction, I've shared that idea of yours with some other people to share a laugh. Master Agent, Kemmer wants to help you with your problem, but he needs more information. And he's trying to get you to explain it really quick so he can fix your problem before the stream ends. Ah, I can't win to go totem when I'm in combat. Scrap! Yes, please. Need some. Weathered chest. Fabric. Can I use this on the crates? Yes, I can. Hashtag traveling. I'm really enjoying this character a lot more than the soldier so far. I really enjoyed Blitz on the soldier, but it's just like this character could back up and do some ranged combat if he has to. Soldier, that was not an option. But it is possible that I just didn't have him tanky enough because I spent too many points on the pet project. Fabric. I am so glad I read that tip using a rift stone. It's so good. Blip, 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 blip. That's a dead end, alright. You've reached despised with beasts. Can't copy my long wall text on the phone. Focus. It's because he's high. I put it on my weapon. It gives me the skill Chaos Strike, which lets me rush forward at 250% speed and hit a target for 270% main hand, plus 476 vitality, plus up to 800 chaos. And it only has a 4-second recharge. So basically I use it like this, and I get to keep rushing forward. Almost like traveling. And it cuts back on movement time for the low levels. I saw it on a tip on a forum and I was trying it out and I like it. Like, I don't have any skill other than physique. I don't really have any melee skills right now, but it still one-shots even the biggest stuff. So definitely something I would use again on future characters. Guy just explodes in gore. See that guy? That was like the big muscly Hulk. And I'm just like... Oh, also, while it's rushing, you're invisible, and you move past stuff blocking you. So you can use it to get out of the way of stuff or past stuff. Alright, I know that's the way to the next waypoint, but right over here is a devotion shrine I want. Alright. I'm telling you, I love this. Just totem, wind, and like, it's just dying before it can crawl out of the ground. Alright. Kitty cat's complete. What is... Oh, that's right. I think one of these basements has the apprentice. We could save. What? GeForce Now app has OPS. Does not have button to reset OP settings. Me mad. NVIDIA finally responds about issue saying fixed. But not fixed. Dude. Making me translate that stuff. Alright, gonna go a little bit past 12 tonight. Want to get this apprentice. I'm gonna go a little bit over. I'm gonna go ahead and do the outro just because, you know, some people just watch me till 12 and leave at 12 on the dot. But if you liked what you saw tonight, I stream every night. Every night. I haven't missed a stream in like 70 days, I think. From 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time until midnight. So if you wish to join us again, we'll be here again tomorrow, and there's occasionally bonus streams on the weekend. If you just, when I have time, this is what I like to do in my free time, so I'll just be here in the middle of the day sometimes. If you want a notification for those off-the-schedule streams, hit that follow button. It'll give you a notification when I go online. If you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe for free with that, if you've got it. I think that's it. Next week, I'm on vacation the whole week from my real job, and so I'm going to be streaming from Monday night on. Going to be doing World of Warcraft Battle for Azeroth, and a lot of people that like these kind of RPGs, what I'm playing right now, don't like WoW. They don't like repetitive raiding and stuff. But I want to really stress that that's not what the first week of WoW is like. It's mostly a single-player game. You're questing. There's a lot of story. There's a lot of cinematics. It's usually awesome, and Blizzard just never let me down, and I've played every one of their expansions, so it's gonna be really bumping for the first week or two before it goes back into what most people that like this kind of game would think of as boring WoW. So I urge you to give it a shot, and I think if you like this, I think you'll be entertained. And I think after the next building, there's a waypoint, and I want that. And Master Agent, I would urge you, if you haven't already, join our Discord. that goes to anybody else here who wants to as well. The Discord on my stream page, a little bit down, me and Kemmer are both members of that, and you could continue this conversation with him after the stream ends if you wish to. You know, if you want your problem fixed. The god of tech support is gracing you with his presence, sir. No, we're like one-shotting stuff with this void or riftstone right now. I don't really need to change that. Let's see. Okay, so we can do this harbinger thing now. Oh, that's such a damage downgrade though. Really doesn't have any pet skill. It's just like if I was an occultist or a necro, it'd have plus pet stuff. So as it is now, it does not. So that's suddenly much less interesting than it originally was to me. Zealot gauntlets. Krieg's cleaver. Alright, let's turn in the fabric.
Save the children.
I can... The Discord link is on the Twitch page if you just scroll down a bit, buddy. It's there. Along with my YouTube if you'd like to see some of my other content. And the Facebook page. And the Twitter. Speak to Darla. Oh, that's right. That's the apprentice we saved. She's over here. Nice. Now we can break components apart. Okay. All right. Well, thank you all again for joining me tonight. It was a great stream. Thank you again to Von Todenstein for joining our humble little family. And hope to see you all again tomorrow. I've already done the outro, but I will say again, at the end of every stream, I always raid or host somebody else. Maybe you'll find another streamer you like. Maybe you won't. But I always try to make another friend at the end of each of these. So if you'll stay in chat another 30 seconds, I'm going to raid somebody else and see what they got. And then I'm going to bed. And I hope to see you all tomorrow. Have a good night.